Have you ever wondered who watches over the ancient rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra? Hidden among the towering trees and dense underbrush of these verdant landscapes, the orangutan thrives, asserting itself as one of the most intelligent primates on our planet. Often referred to as the forest's wise old man, these creatures are not only a marvel of evolution but also crucial caretakers of their ecosystem. In the heart of the rainforest, the orangutan's world is one of vibrant greens and deep, earthy browns. Here, they spend nearly all their lives aloft, swinging with an almost serene grace from branch to branch with their long, powerful arms. Their days are spent foraging for fruits and bark, which make up the bulk of their diet, while their keen intelligence helps them navigate and interact with the complex world around them. As we delve deeper into their treetop realm, we uncover how vital these gentle giants are to the forest's survival. Join us as we unveil the life of these gentle giants high in the treetops. As the sun rises over the rainforest, the day in the life of an orangutan begins. With the first light filtering through the canopy, these gentle giants stir from sleep in their carefully crafted leafy nests. High above the forest floor, nestled between branches, the orangutan's day starts with a slow, stretching awakening. Once fully awake, the orangutan sets out on its daily routine, a quiet, methodical quest for breakfast. As they move through the canopy, their movement appears almost effortless. Orangutans are also known for their intelligence, which is vividly displayed in their use of tools. Their day continues with periods of rest in the heat of the noon sun, lounging in their nests or gently grooming themselves or their offspring, a moment of quiet in the bustling life of the canopy. With each branch they swing from, orangutans demonstrate their perfect adaptation to life aloft. Unlike many primates, orangutans are often seen alone, but does that mean they are solitary? While it's true that orangutans spend a significant amount of time by themselves, they are far from being complete recluses. These thoughtful creatures possess a complex social structure that is both fascinating and unique among primates. Orangutans are semi-solitary, with their interactions often dictated by the availability of food and the presence of potential mates. During the fruiting season, when trees burst with abundant produce, orangutans may gather in small groups to feast together. This is one of the few times you'll see them socialize outside of mating or mothering. Males are typically more solitary, roaming vast areas to find food and mates, while females often stick to more defined territories to raise their young. Speaking of raising young, the mother-child bond in orangutans is profoundly strong and lasts for many years. Mothers are the primary caregivers, teaching their offspring how to find food, build nests in the canopy, and navigate the complex arboreal highways of the rainforest. This intense period of learning and dependency, which can last up to 8 years, is crucial for the survival of the young orangutans, preparing them for a life aloft. So while orangutans may not have the bustling social lives of some of their primate cousins, the relationships they do form are meaningful. Whether it's a mother's guidance or the rare communal feast in the treetops, these moments are vital to their way of life. While they may spend much of their time alone, the connections they form are deep and enduring. Orangutans are not just physical acrobats, but intellectual giants too. In the dense emerald canopies of Borneo and Sumatra, these remarkable beings demonstrate a level of intelligence that mirrors the complexity of their arboreal home. Take, for instance, their adept use of tools. Orangutans have been observed using large leaves as umbrellas during rainstorms, a simple yet effective adaptation to their often wet environment. More impressively, they fashion sticks into probes to extract insects from tight crevices or to scoop out honey from beehives. This not only shows their ability to use tools, but also their capacity to modify them according to the task at hand. Communication among orangutans is equally fascinating. They use a variety of vocalizations, gestures, and facial expressions to convey their feelings and intentions. Recent studies have even suggested that they can engage in a form of mime, where they act out their desires or intentions, a behavior once thought to be uniquely human. Moreover, their problem-solving skills are nothing short of spectacular. Faced with complex puzzles, orangutans demonstrate not just an understanding of cause and effect, but also an ability to plan several steps ahead. Their memory, too, is robust. They can recall the locations of fruiting trees and water sources, navigating the vast and intricate forest landscape with precision. Their intelligence is a vivid testament to the complexity of life in the treetops. However, the serene life of the orangutan is under siege. Despite their peaceful existence high in the canopies of Borneo and Sumatra, these gentle giants are facing threats that jeopardize their future. The primary menace comes from deforestation. Vast stretches of rainforest, the orangutan's home and pantry, are being cleared at an alarming rate for timber and to make way for palm oil plantations. This relentless deforestation fragments their habitat, leaving orangutans isolated and diminishing their chances for survival. The illegal pet trade also poses a significant risk. Young orangutans are particularly vulnerable, often captured and sold as exotic pets, a practice that is not only cruel but illegal. This trade is devastating, as it not only reduces their population in the wild, but also inflicts tremendous stress and harm on these sensitive creatures. The trauma of being separated from their mothers at a young age can lead to long-term psychological issues. Furthermore, the loss of habitat extends beyond just physical space. It impacts the availability of food resources, forcing orangutans to venture closer to human settlements in search of sustenance. This often leads to conflicts with humans, where orangutans are viewed as pests or threats and can tragically result in harm or death for these primates. Conservationists are deeply concerned about the rapid rate of decline in orangutan populations. Current estimates suggest a dire trend. If significant action is not taken, we could see an irreversible impact within our lifetimes. The situation is critical, with orangutans being classified as critically endangered. Efforts to protect and preserve their habitats are more crucial than ever. Initiatives that promote sustainable land use and legal enforcement against deforestation and the pet trade are vital. Supporting these efforts are not just about saving a species, it's about maintaining the biodiversity of an ecosystem that benefits the health of our planet. The forest's wise old man is in peril, and without help, we could witness their disappearance. But all is not lost. Hope shines through the canopy. In the dense verdant rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra, where the gentle orangutans swing from tree to tree, a network of dedicated individuals works tirelessly to ensure these primates have a future. Conservation efforts are in full swing, spearheaded by researchers, local communities, and global organizations, all united by a common goal: to protect the orangutan and its habitat. One of the most critical endeavors is habitat preservation. With vast areas of the forest being cleared for agriculture and urban development, conservation groups are buying land to set aside as protected areas. These sanctuaries not only offer a safe haven for orangutans but also serve as research stations where scientists can study orangutan behavior and ecology in peace. Reforestation projects are another beacon of hope. In areas where forests have been degraded, teams of ecologists and volunteers gather to plant native trees. This not only helps to restore the natural habitat of the orangutans but also strengthens the ecosystem's resilience against climate change. Beyond the trees, the fight extends to the legal arena. Conservationists are working hand-in-hand with local governments to strengthen laws against deforestation and the illegal pet trade. These laws are crucial for keeping the orangutans safe from poachers and illegal traders who threaten their survival. Education plays a pivotal role as well. By raising awareness about the plight of the orangutan, conservation groups are cultivating a new generation of environmental stewards. Programs in schools and communities teach the importance of conservation, encouraging sustainable practices that align with the health of the ecosystem. Moreover, technology has become a formidable ally in these efforts. Researchers use satellite imagery and drones to monitor forest cover and orangutan populations, providing critical data that helps guide conservation strategies. It's a monumental task, protecting these wise old men of the forest. But with every tree planted, every law passed, and every person educated, the future for orangutans looks a little brighter. It's our turn to stand guard for the guardians of the forest.